Guys, I want to make this video about the best way to use social media, in particular groups, and promoting yourself to actually get clients. I'm in a couple of groups myself with personal trainers and other business owners, and I really often, and I'm sure you've seen this as well, you often see posts where it's literally a blatant post that says pretty much buy my stuff or come to my thing or do my thing or do my 12-week challenge or download my whatever and buy my thing. And I want you to relate it to real life. So would you, and maybe there's an approach that gets to be changed if you really would, but would you really go up to somebody in real life and shove your pamphlet in their face and say, hey, I think you're fat, you need to lose weight, come use me, personal trainer, or whatever it is. So you wouldn't really probably do that in real life. So social media is really just an extension of what we do in real life. So I really want to use this message to impress upon you the importance of building a relationship and actually providing value to people, including on social media, just like you may or may not do in real life, but that's actually how physical businesses are built. And it's really important to do the same thing on social media, because you will get a better return, as in people will then start to, for want of a better word, I hate this marketing term, but I'm going to say it anyway because people say it all the time. They will learn to know, like, and trust you. Now, if you're doing it from the, I have to also say this, please do it from the perspective that you actually just care and that is the best thing for the person to do to get results, or whatever the piece of advice is that you're giving, rather than building no like and trust factor. Like, there's nothing that jives me more than those marketing terms. However, it's really, really important to build value. Okay, so what could you potentially do to build value? So think of this. Your business or your service or your product or whatever solves people's problems. How does it solve their problems? That's irrelevant. It just solves their problems. So when you're thinking of some free things to give away, because you should, it could be as simple as a piece of advice. So what is a piece of advice that can help people solve those problems that your clients, your new clients, your soon-to-be clients potentially have? And it's as simple as that. What are the problems that you solve? You might even want to share some inside tips about some of the stuff that you sell or you make or you coach with or whatever it is. But please don't bypass that really, really critical framework. And this is not something that I've read in a book, although there's so many marketing books out there on this topic at the moment about giving before you do the ask or whatever it is. Now, because it's important, if you think about how many community groups you're in on social media, no doubt, and how many times you see people just blatantly posting buy my shit posts. You know what I mean? I'm doing that because my computer's over there and I'm pretending that it's flicking up on the screen. But nobody's interested in that. I mean, sometimes they might be, but very rarely. And it's not that you can't do it, but if you already in that group have contributed, not only by answering questions or whatever, but have actually contributed some helpful stuff, obviously then people can, find you, follow you, look at your things, but you're genuinely doing it without asking for a sale, then every 5th or every 10th post that you put out can be buy my stuff. I mean, the other thing that you can do is you can put a call to action on the end of some of your stuff. And what I mean is you can say at the end, hey, don't forget I've got this free workshop coming up, or don't forget I've got this free seminar coming up, or if you want to go download that thing that can help your problem, go to my website, or if you wanted to talk to me about something that you needed to get done, do that, blah. Do you see what I mean? So you can put a call to action at the end of stuff. But it better not be the main content every time you post. And if you're wondering why you're posting in groups or on social media and it's not working, it's because you're going direct to a sale and it's coming off as rude. It actually used to work 7-ish years ago when social media kind of first started, just because like we're all looking at it and it's kind of amazing and new and exciting. And now it's rude because it's more like real life. So if you've got any more questions about this, or anything to do with social media etiquette, how the business is built, that kind of stuff, please don't hesitate to ask. You know where I am, and if you're not in my free group for personal trainers, make sure you're in there, because I make sure there's a hell of a lot of awesome content for coaches that are building their business that's in there, and the link for that will be somewhere below this video, I'd say. Otherwise, have an awesome day. Go think of some great content that you can help your market with, and make it part of your daily or weekly routine to share that stuff, because otherwise people don't know about you and your advertisements will fall on glazed over eyes and deaf ears, and audience that's not really ready to receive you. Good luck.